Hello and welcome to Blackboard Collaborate Ultra 101. This intro video will walk you through parts of the course just so you get an idea of what you're getting into. As usual, if you're confused by something, please email me at jcfrank@fcps.edu and I'll be happy to help you with it. The page that you come into, the home page, just talks about our superintendent's message around student learning, and then you'll see that we have a Blackboard Collaborate schedule set for Thursday, March 26th. This is the face-to-face session that we'll have, and by face-to-face it'll be virtual on Blackboard Collaborate. And this is a Q&A session, so please do not come to the session assuming that I'm going to go through and teach everything. Come to the session with questions after having already viewed all of this material. There will be this welcome video right here as well, and at the bottom of every single page we have this feedback link. You only have to do this feedback one time, but please give me some feedback on this so I can make improvements for future professional development opportunities. Getting started looks a little bit different than the other pages, but each one will have a learning target. Make sure you request your session, and then here's some more information about your session and linking it. Turning on student permissions, you need to turn on student permissions, and then also a login error message that people are getting, which has an easy fix. Once you're done with all that, log into your session and try out what you've learned. This slide right here, or this section right here, is on every single page. When you're going through and learning, you should be practicing with your session. And you will, if you haven't already received it, you will receive your session login information and email from Blackboard Collaborate. Something else that every page has are these pair pop check-ins. Pair pops are part of Pear Deck, but they don't require much prep on the teacher's part. So as you're going through, click on the link and it will take you to the check-in, and then you can just answer it very quickly based on how you are feeling at the moment. When you're done, you can close out of it because that is it. It gives me the data. You don't have to save anything. You're done. And then you can just close out of it. Something else that's at the bottom of every page is this help section. This is our help Padlet. So if you're going through this and you realize you have a question, click on this link right here, and this will take you to the Help Center. You can ask your questions on each of the sections and hopefully be able to answer other people's questions too. I will be on this looking and answering questions, but if you see an answer, or if you see a question that you can answer, please jump in and answer that question and help out your fellow colleagues as you're all learning this new program. So going back to the site, again, there's that feedback link down there. If we go to Blackboard Ultra Tools, again, you have a learning target. Here's an image of the main page of Blackboard Collaborate. And then you have some menus that you can expand. Session menu is really small, so there's not much there, but there is a written tutorial with a brief synopsis of what you're going to be looking at in the written tutorial. There's also video tutorials for most of these. Some of them are a little bit more expansive, so the Collaborate panel has a lot going on. You don't have to look at all of these resources. If you're happy with a written tutorial, great, just look at the written. However, if you are visual and you want to look at the video tutorials, they're here too. I did also include the Blackboard Collaborate help pages when they were available. When I started creating this, I started linking these instead of having the written tutorials, but I did find them to be a little bit overwhelming at times, and they provided a lot more information than we really need right now. So if you would like to look at the Blackboard Collaborate pages, they're there to help you, but it's really not required for this. And again, like I said, try it out, another pair pop, and then the help section here as well. The sharing content page looks exactly the same. And then the breakout groups. Breakout groups is pretty advanced, so if you want to learn about it, you're welcome to. It's optional, and I didn't create any additional files for it. You can just use the Blackboard Collaborate help files. Finally, we have a practice section, and this is where you should be practicing what you've learned. If you have a presentation you want to put forward, or if you have a presentation you want to try out, try practicing it. You can go it alone and do what I do, which is I have my session and then I have multiple other student sessions open in the same window so I can see what students see and as I'm going through. That is one option. Or you can be social and phone a friend or two and maybe make it a CT meeting, or you can join our PD synchronous session to ask questions and to practice and show me what you might have to do or what you've learned. And again, when you're done, please click this feedback link. That is great. It will help us improve future sessions.